Welcome to U.S. Citizenship Support. Welcome back. If you're preparing for U.S. naturalization, this video is essential for your success. Here's why. Covers all 100 civics questions, get a complete and random selection to practice effectively. Boosts your confidence. Familiarize yourself with real test questions to be fully prepared. Fast and easy learning. Study smarter and pass your test in just a few months. U.S. Citizenship Support.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in?
World War II.
World War II.
What is the political party of the president now?
Republican.
Republican Party.
What did Susan B. Anthony do?
Fought for women's rights.
Fought for women's rights.
Name one branch or part of the government.
Congress.
Congress.
When was the Constitution written?
1787.
1787.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent?
All people of the state.
All people of the state.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States.
The United States.
What is the name of the national anthem?
The Star-Spangled Banner.
The Star-Spangled Banner.
Who is the governor of your state now?
Answers will vary.
What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen?
Obey the laws of the United States.
Obey the laws of the United States.
What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens?
Serve on a jury.
Serve on a jury.
What is the capital of your state?
Answers will vary.
What did the Declaration of Independence do?
Announced our independence.
Announced our independence.
Who did the United States fight in World War II?
Japan, Germany, and Italy.
Japan, Germany, and Italy.
What does the President's cabinet do?
Advises the President.
Advises the President.
What is one reason colonists came to America?
Freedom.
Freedom.
During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States?
Communism.
Communism.
Who makes federal laws?
Congress.
Congress.
What ocean is on the east coast of the United States?
Atlantic Ocean.
Atlantic Ocean.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law.
Everyone must follow the law.
Name your U.S. representative.
Answers will vary.
Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Franklin Roosevelt.
Franklin Roosevelt.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states?
Provide schooling and education.
Provide schooling and education.
Why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there are 50 states.
Because there are 50 states.
What is the name of the President of the United States now?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump.
In what month do we vote for president?
November.
November.
What is the highest court in the United States?
The Supreme Court.
The Supreme Court.
What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Mike Johnson.
Mike Johnson.
What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution?
The Bill of Rights.
The Bill of Rights.
What is freedom of religion?
You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion.
You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion.
We elect a U.S. representative for how many years?
2.
2.
What are two cabinet-level positions?
Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education.
Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
World War I.
World War I.
What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C.
How many amendments does the Constitution have?
27.
27.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed the slaves.
Freed the slaves.
Why do some states have more representatives than other states?
Because of the state's population.
Because of the state's population.
What does the Constitution do?
Sets up the government.
Sets up the government.
Name two national U.S. holidays.
President's Day, Memorial Day.
President's Day, Memorial Day.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because there were 13 original colonies.
Because there were 13 original colonies.
Who was president during World War I?
Woodrow Wilson.
Woodrow Wilson.
What ocean is on the west coast of the United States?
Pacific Ocean.
Pacific Ocean.
How many justices are on the Supreme Court?
9.
9.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The President.
The President.
Who vetoes bills?
The President.
The President.
How many U.S. senators are there?
100.
100.
What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful?
Checks and balances.
Checks and balances.
What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
The Constitution was written.
What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States?
Terrorists attacked the United States.
Terrorists attacked the United States.
What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment?
Speech.
Speech.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War.
Civil War.
What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves?
Africans.
Africans.
The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words?
We the people.
We, the people.
What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws.
Reviews laws.
What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress?
The Senate and House of Representatives.
The Senate and House of Representatives.
Who is the father of our country?
George Washington.
George Washington.
The House of Representatives has how many voting members?
435.
435.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
John Roberts.
John Roberts.
We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years?
6.
6.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War.
The Civil War.
We elect a president for how many years?
4.
4.
What are two rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
What is the economic system in the United States?
Capitalist economy. Capitalist economy.
Name one state that borders Canada.
New York.
New York.
Name one U.S. territory.
Guam.
Guam.
Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States.
Missouri River.
Missouri River.
Who is the commander-in-chief of the military?
The President.
The President.
What is an amendment?
A change to the Constitution.
A change to the Constitution.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
The Louisiana Territory.
The Louisiana Territory.
The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
James Madison.
James Madison.
There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
Citizens 18 and older can vote.
How old do citizens have to be to vote for president?
18 and older.
18 and older.
What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for?
U.S. diplomat.
U.S. diplomat.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
American Indians.
American Indians.
If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Speaker of the House.
The Speaker of the House.
What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence?
Life, liberty.
Life, liberty.
What is the supreme law of the land?
The Constitution.
The Constitution.
Name one problem that led to the Civil War.
Slavery.
Slavery.
Who is in charge of the executive branch?
The President.
The President.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Vice President.
The Vice President.
What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now?
J.D. Vance.
J.D. Vance.
When do we celebrate Independence Day?
July 4.
July 4.
When must all men register for the Selective Service?
At age 18.
At age 18.
Name one American Indian tribe in the United States.
Cherokee.
Cherokee.
What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did?
Freed the slaves.
Freed the slaves.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
Answers will vary.
Who was the first president?
George Washington.
George Washington.
What are the two major political parties in the United States?
Democratic and Republican.
Democratic and Republican.
What did Martin Luther King Jr. do?
Fought for civil rights.
Fought for civil rights.
Name one right, only for United States citizens.
Vote in a federal election.
Vote in a federal election.
What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy?
Vote. Join a political party.
Vote. Join a political party.
Name one state that borders Mexico.
California.
California.
When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms?
April 15.
April 15.
There were 13 original states. Name 3.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York Harbor.
New York Harbor.
Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government?
To print money.
To print money.
Why did the colonists fight the British?
Because of high taxes.
Because of high taxes.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4, 1776.
July 4th, 1776.
What movement tried to end racial discrimination?
Civil rights movement.
Civil rights movement.
What happened at the Constitutional Convention?
The Constitution was written.
The Constitution was written.
Name 2 national U.S. holidays.
President's Day, Memorial Day.
President's Day, Memorial Day.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.